when you finally decide to start homesteading, it is like a never-ending lifestyle. And I just feel like we're always lugging heavy bags around, moving one thing from one point to the other, pushing things, carrying things, always having to fill empty containers, feed the chickens, feed our dogs. Get to work on the next project that we haven't finished yet. Know that we have like the 5 unfinished projects that still haven't been completed. At the end of each day, you just feel exhausted, tired, overwhelmed, not sure exactly how the next day is gonna go. But even after all that, we still love it. How's it going, meaty guys? How's it going? You guys hungry? Probably should feed them. I'm thinking they're feeling a little hungry. They need their midnight snack. It's not midnight. Guys, I filled this whole water up probably around like 10 a.m. and it's almost gone. So must have been a pretty hot day for the chickens. They had a lot of water. We're getting a lot closer for them. I think it's about 2.5 weeks away, and after those 2.5 weeks, we're gonna see how we do. So we actually contacted somebody who's local that's gonna come, and we're gonna actually do it with them. They just process their own chickens, so we're happy to have the extra hands-on and extra people here to teach us. Like I was saying, it's like the never-ending life of homesteading. We have a lot of mulch here. One of the things that we're getting done today is this whole back area that you can see we have this extra fence was our fruit bushes, and we planted a lot of our fruit bushes, and we've been not so good about maintaining back here and not mulching any of it or anything like that. It's kind of gotten very weeded back here. The grass is long. I'm gonna take this fence down, weed whack it, we're gonna put a barrier over it, mulch it, get that done today so that we don't have to worry about it really. Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. We got it all done. We're gonna need a lot more mulch though, but that's okay. The mulch right now is gonna weigh that tarp down enough, and it's not weeded, and it looks better than it did before. So now, like I said, busy, 3 kids. So we didn't get as much done as we needed today, so back at it again tomorrow. All right, so one of the things we have to get done, never ending, I tell you. The compost bin that I made probably about, I don't know, 2 months ago now. I used picket fencing to put down across the bottom, and it wasn't long enough ever, so I tried combining the pieces, and the compost bin's now getting a little too tall for it. And as you can see, it's kind of overflowing. We need to make a new bottom for it so that the compost stays in the bin and doesn't flip out for when the chickens scratch around in it. This morning house, I clear a lot as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. As you can see, this is a lot better. It has actually a little bit more level up, so it's not gonna overflow over the top. It's more stable because the chickens like jumping on top of it, so you gotta hold the weight of all those big hens. And now what this sets me up for is that I can just keep adding a board. I'm happy with it. It looks a lot better than what it did, and it's one project off the list. There's something to do every single minute when you start living like this, and right now, I gotta get eggs. Eggs aren't something that you have to get out every single day, but if you forget about it, the eggs will go bad, so it is something that is, once again, on the list. So we decided to have chickens. This is what we signed up for, but you have to come out here and make sure that these eggs don't go bad, and that you're out here like every 2 to 3 days at least to come get them, especially when the summer hits and these eggs get hot, but then also in the winter because the eggs will freeze. So we collected eggs yesterday, so let's see how many eggs our 14 hens laid today. So far 9, but they do lay inside the coop, so I have to check inside the coop as well. 3 more, 12 eggs. So 12 out of the 14 hens laid today. Good work, ladies. You guys did a good job. How's it going, Caesar? If you guys know, we got a new rooster. There he is, there's Caesar. My main man, Caesar, over here. He's been doing really good with the hens. He's been protecting them. He keeps an eye on us, which I understand. He just wants to make sure his ladies are okay. He's fit in with the hens really well. I think having 14 hens obviously helps so that he doesn't feel like there's much competition. There's enough hens around for one rooster, so everything's been going pretty well. There's all these things that keep you busy here, like whether it's feeding the chickens, building a new project, working on something in the house, figuring out and planning what's our next animal that we want here. And then we still have to do the simple things, like mow the lawn. All right, one of the last projects to get done today and on the list is this plyboard right here, which it's blocking our entrance into our crawl space. I'll show you right here. When we had people come out to clean our vents out a long time ago, they had to access this and it ended up breaking everything down and ripping it out. We're gonna put a brand new like door system in there so that we can access, go in and out of it, also allowing air to travel throughout. And we'll probably open up another spot throughout around the other side of the house. But for today, we're at least gonna fix this spot so that we don't just have a big plyboard just sitting up against our house anymore. I got our helper out here and we're gonna get this done. Another project off the list. We were told that this would be a good... We hear you, Caesar. We were told that this would be a great idea so that moisture doesn't get trapped underneath the house, that it allows the air to kind of circulate in and out so it doesn't get all just like moist and stuck down there. So do it to the other side so that air can travel in and out of the house and hopefully that'll help. What's going on, Caesar? Who are you alerting? The chickens hanging out in their new compost bin that they love. They would have loved it even when it was the old style though. Chickens aren't that hard to impress. That's a lot of projects done here the last 2 days. And as much as we get done, there's probably double the amount of new ones that show up. And that's just something that you sign up for. Like I said, it's something that we enjoy doing. We have fun doing. Kids are playing in the fresh cut grass. What do you think, Theo? What you got?
Chicken scraps. Girls, you want to plant sunflowers?
As I said, the next project just comes right back. So sunflower planting. Time to plant sunflowers. You guys have a great day and a better tomorrow. We'll see you in the next one.